Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome to game number 15. We just got off the shortest game of all time, which was, I believe the video was just 7 minutes long. Didn't think I could get one that short in this entire series, but in the end somebody busted in, what was it, East 2? So the game was very quick, and we just got a third place where we didn't do much. So let's see if we can make something happen here in this game. We're still looking to make some points after recently promoting to 5 kill. We're up against a 7 kill, 2 dan and 1 dan here. East 1 Dora is 3 pin. We have a nice round men shape, including the red 5 pin that can accept that 3 pin. We'll pair the south. Kind of hard to use. Not sure what I'll do with it. Maybe I'll cut it if my other shapes fail. We'll cut 2 mon. 5 mon is a better floater tile to keep because it's right in the middle. Eight mon is the other SUJI. We have way too many shapes. I think we gotta, first of all, cut a pair probably. Alright, I think I'm gonna start with this 5 mon because we have 6 blocks without it already. But now it's red. Perhaps now we cut something else. I'm gonna trim down maybe this block into the 667 shape. Next, if we fill anything here, I think I'm gonna, if we can connect. Wow, Dama, huh? Riichi to R1. Not sure why you would Dama that. I feel like that's a standard Riichi. Yeah, well, I guess we got off easy there. They gave us a nice discount. Though to be fair, I probably wouldn't have got the 8 mon if they had Riichi'd. Alright, moving on to East 2, and we're already Ishan 10 here. Pretty quick looking hand. Hopefully it connects and we can Riichi here. I'd love to pick up the 8 pin and Riichi the Shabo to bait out a tune. I don't wish to take the Atozuke just yet. It's only turn 2 after all. Alright, fine. I'll take my Tenpai. It's just Chunomi, but it's okay. The score differentials are not that much that, you know, we need to aim for big hand right now. We're slowly making our way back. Is fine. We do see a Riichi here. Not a lot of information, so for now I'll keep pursuing my hands. Cut 6-0. I'll consider folding if we pick up perhaps one more completely live tile, such as this one. Although we do see all of the 9-sos. Alright, fine. Alright, it passes. Oh, and we do get our tile. Yeah, we pushing was a little bit enticing because the A pin was Genbutsu against Riichi, so if somebody was trying to fold, you know, maybe it was gonna come out, and it did. Moving on here. Oh, the Dora is 6 mon. We have 1, but it hasn't connected yet. We have 1 of each dragon. Alright, I think it's time to start dropping these dragons now. I could see myself perhaps Chiing 4-pin and transitioning to Tanyao here and keeping the Dora for future use. But I think 4-pin is the only tile I will Chi. We don't really need the 5-pin here. Look at 6-0, I have too many pairs. I still want to keep the Dora. I thought this guy might want Sozu, but he got 1 so, and then got more Monzu from inside the hand, so I'm not sure what it means. Maybe it's not a flush. I'm thinking it's not a flush. There's some very odd discards. Alright, we do see a Riichi. East is completely live, isn't it? So why don't we start with 8 so? Yeah, I don't think I can cut east. I don't think I can cut east. Oh, it just came out. This guy is a baller. No fear. And there's a sumo. 8-pin. Mangan sumo, Riichi sumo, Tanyao, Dora. We move on to our dealership. The Dora is 9 man. We have a pair of the tune, so we have a callable hand. A few pairs, so potential Chitoi perhaps. I said in my previous video that Chitoi has been betraying me lately, so while I was a firm believer in Chitoi before, my belief is kind of waning. However, it seems to be coming together here. I'm willing to be proven wrong, Chitoi. Guy in first place has disconnected. No pawn, because I'm Ishan 10. I've already cut this out, and it's twice out. Okay, the guy in first has come back. Well, I've made an uncle. Oh, that was bad. I probably should have cut 1 pin because it's 2 out. 9 pins, only 1 out. but I want to give myself the chance of Toy Toy. Okay, now I'll cut the 1 pin. And 4 pin comes out. East is twice cut. I think I will pawn, given the chance, and just transition to Toy Toy. Unfortunate. I would have drawn the very last East. Well, I mean, you don't keep a Hellweight, I don't think. I mean, I don't. It's just so unlikely. Oh my goodness. This is why I keep telling you guys, Cheeto has been betraying me lately. Like, the wall is just like, alright, I'm getting rid of my Cheetoy. I'm going for Toy Toy. Because the game clearly doesn't want me to have Cheetoy. Alright, they deal in there for just Tenhou. Okay then, we move on. Sadly our dealership passes. Dora is 9 pin, south 1. We're looking down at some okay shapes. Couple Ariane Men's. 1 completed shape. With some Kanchans as well, so it's not all great. Yeah, this guy disconnected again. And Sumogiri the 6 pin. I'm sure they wanted to keep that tile. They must be, I don't know, they must be in an area with low connection. Because it's odd for the player in first to disconnect. Usually if somebody quits the game, it's because they're in last place and they don't care anymore. But you know, the player in first disconnecting you don't see very often. As we see a Tenhou here, potential Pinfu. Sanshoku, not really, hard to get. And that's a good pickup. We are Ishan 10 here. If we pick up the... Yeah, we are Ishan 10 by, yep, confirming the 7 as our pair. Guy in first comes back. I don't think it matters which one you take as our pair here. Well, actually it does. It does. Because if we have this as our pair, and we pick up the 4, so we can have 4, 5, 6 on Shoku. So that's important. We gotta make sure we can see this on Shogu. Alright, but now I'm gonna cut the 7 again, because this could be Ipeiko and we can have a pair elsewhere. Oh, okay, now I think I'm gonna confirm my pair here, because this is an upgrade to a Ryankan. Unfortunately for us, we've discarded nothing but Manzu tiles. So, because we are waiting on the 2 other suits, it doesn't look great for us. If somebody's trying to fold, they can probably just cut Manzu for the rest of the game and be fine. I'd love to get my Sanshoku here. Let's see if it comes together. Perhaps I would chi for the Sanshoku as well. I thought about cutting 8 there, but I think the Ryankan is fine. Alright, we don't get the Sanshoku, but we do get Pinfu Tenhou. So it's fine. Oh, and the guy in first keeps disconnecting, but coming back. Oh, they've given me the Ipatsu. Forso is a really bad tile to cut against me. They must have had something worth pushing. Alright, it's Mangam for the Ipatsu, 77, and they've disconnected. Now this one, I'm thinking perhaps is a rage quit. Perhaps this player won't come back. Just in my experience in Ippon, the players sometimes deal into a big hand and they just close the game in rage. Like I said before many times, you only pretty much see this in Ippon where players are low enough rank that they don't care much about their account. They're not so like invested in Tenhou. They're just, you know, they're playing a game casually, and if they're losing bad, they'll just quit the game because there's nothing really keeping them in it. However, like I said before, as you rank up, obviously that means you've invested more time into this game, into your account, so you naturally care more about it, so you're not going to quit. Obviously, by then you also know that in Mahjong, it's very easy to make a comeback. You just need to make a big hand or two, and this player is only, you know, less than 5,000 points out of last, so they just needed to make not even a Mangan, and they could get out of last place, yet they chose to quit the game. Wow, we could have a potential San Anko here. Oh, the player in first has chosen the Riichi though. It's a shame because they're the dealer, and I don't have much in terms of save tiles. I have just a 5, so don't really want to cut it. The 5 pin is Nakasuji. South should be okay in theory, so I will start with that. Alright, this is pretty bad, isn't it? Alright. As much as I want to pursue my hand, I have no reason to. We don't want to deal into the dealer, and it was an expensive hand. However, I mean, I wouldn't have dealt in, but still, you know, better safe than sorry. Sumo big hand, this player's win first. Dora is 3 mon. Looking at a potential flush here. Which is why I'm starting not by cutting Haku, but by cutting some of my standalone tiles in the other suits. Keeping 2 mon last because it connects to the Dora, and if I pick up the Dora, then I'm not gonna go for a flush. June is 1's cut, so I'll cut it too. I'm not fully committed to the flush. I also misread this person's rank. They're not Wandan. This is like the very starting rank. So when you first create an account, I guess that makes more sense. Because I was gonna say Wandan, if you're Wandan, you've probably played enough games that you probably care a little. Maybe not a lot, but a little. But no. This player just created their account, and this was their first game on this account. Or perhaps not their first, but you know, they hadn't made any points on this brand new account. As the dealer calls Riichi again, and I think I'm gonna fold again. Maybe I'll cut north. Yeah. So probably what I assume this person's gonna do is trash this account and just create a new one. If this was their first game and they wanted to, like, you know, start it on the right foot versus like just, you know, taking a bad first score. Okay, disconnected player deals in, that's fine. I think this is going to be a flush for me, easier to make than the last one into a flush. And we are south as well, so it's double south. as we pick up another Pinzu, much welcome. Dora is also Chun, and we have a Chun, so we could maybe even Tanki on it. Of course, sniping the player in first for a big hand would put us in good position here. However, the dealer has called Riichi, cutting only Manzu and Sozu tiles. Well, good thing we want Pinzu, but... well, we'll see. I'm a bit concerned about this Dora, though. However... if I get to Tenpai, I don't know, I think I'll have to cut it. Considering, it's probably hard for us to come in fourth here. Not to jinx it, but... oh, it's a SUJI trap, huh? Wow, Chanta and 2 Ura. Oh, okay. That was an extremely well concealed wait there. There's no way we don't cut that 3-man. Now we're down in the dumps, along with our disconnected friend. So I think now we play more cautiously and, well, I don't think we're gonna make a comeback here. Because even though we have a last dealership left, any hand we sumo is gonna bust the player in last, so we can't even hope to sumo our way back to challenge these guys over here. So unless we hit them directly for big hands and pass wins on sumo, well, yeah, it's gonna be hard. So I think we're gonna resign to our 3rd place here and take it happily here. We did what we could. Bit unfortunate, these draws. If I kept the 3-pin, the 4-pin would have improved our shape here, but you know, I figured I had all my shapes already like sort of decided here. That's fine. Just waiting for one of these 2 players to call Riichi, and then I'm gonna fold. And I hope that they either sumo or disconnected player deals into it and the game's over. Here's a Riichi, and I'm just gonna fold. Yep, and that's the ball game. We take our 3rd place, disconnected player goes into the Shadow Realm. That's it for us, another 3rd place here. It's fine, it happens, and we only lose a little bit of R, same as before, and you know, 3rd place is perfectly okay. 3rd place is not punished in terms of rank points. Not that we have any rank points in 5Q yet, but once we get to a rank where you can lose rank points from the very start as you promote, then you guys will see that if we take a 3rd, that there will be no impact to our rank points, just a little bit of R. But that's okay. We fought for placement, we fought for first considering there was a disconnected player, and we just we got the 3rd place, which is fine. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next game.